What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sports Prodigies podcast with your hosts. I'm Aiden.
And I'm Jeremy.
And today we are honored to have four-star Maryland football commit Marcus Bradley on the podcast. Say what's up, Marcus.
What's up, man? Thank you for having me.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course.
Before we get started, Marcus, I just wanted to let you know that my dad was actually in the first graduating class at Quince Orchard.
That's crazy. What year?
Whatever the first graduating class was. I couldn't tell you.
I'm not even sure.
Yeah, probably like 90 or 80, somewhere around there.
What's it called? So today we have set up this interview with Marcus so that Maryland fans get to know Marcus a little and what he brings to the football field. So the question that I have for Marcus is after a long recruiting process, obviously you're going to be a senior next year, but obviously you decided to go with Maryland. Why did you end up picking Maryland over other schools?
Maryland, it was a great fit for me, defensively wise, like with the scheme and things. And then what Coach Locks is building there is going to be special. You've seen over the last few days what he's been getting with recruits, with Tua's brother the other days. It's going to be something very crazy.
Yeah, for sure. We actually are going to ask you about Tua's brother a little later. But what type of person and player is Maryland getting out of you?
Oh, yeah, great player, great person on and off the field, of course. Stop the run, rush the passer, full package as far as defensive line, and then a leader, of course.
Yeah, I think a lot of Maryland fans are happy to hear that. And obviously, we believe you're going to be a great player on and off the field. Obviously, like I said earlier, you are a 2021 commit, so you're going into your senior year next year. So what's your biggest goal going into your senior year for you to prepare for the following year going into Maryland?
First, I'm trying to win a state championship at my school. That's real big. We came up short last year, lost in the semifinals to our rival school, actually. So I'm trying to get that done. And then going into getting ready to go into Maryland, I just got to get ready for, just all of my all-around game, getting stronger, bigger, faster, and then just sharpening my skills, pass rush, all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Maryland fan, so I'm really excited for you when you get there. And obviously, like you said, Coach Loxley's building something great there. He started the movement to keep all the local talent at home. So far, I think he's done a phenomenal job, and you're one part of that. What does he preach to you, and what do you think of the future of the program?
He preaches just winning. He's won most of the places he's went. So he just has to get the right guys in. That's what he talks about a lot, getting the right guys in, because it takes the players to play to win the game. You look at all the programs, they have players. Maryland hasn't really had that in the past. So these players that he's getting to come in, it's the difference maker. It's going to be special.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
One question I think a lot of fans want to hear, and maybe they don't know, is if you could tell us what your first offer was and from what school, and what was that moment like?
My first offer was Liberty University. That was a special moment. I was at school. He came to see me work out, and when he had left, he had called my coach on the phone. I got on the phone with him, and he offered me. It was special. I started crying, all that good stuff. It was a great moment for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that was a very special moment. But
yeah, it'll definitely be a moment that you never forget, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
The day before you committed, you released the top 3 of LSU, Ohio State, and Tennessee, and then committed to Maryland the next day. Can you take us a little bit through that?
I was just trolling a little bit. Everyone had their predictions for me to go to Maryland, but I just wanted to steer them a little bit. And then Tennessee they're still on a hot streak now, so
yeah, they got
a lot of their fans thought I was gonna go there, but I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ecstatic that you stayed home.
What's it called? So one question that I wanted to ask you was, what are you most excited for when you get to Maryland? And like, what are your plans when you get there? What are you gonna do?
Probably I'm looking forward to, probably practice, first college practice, feeling the speed of the game, seeing what works, what doesn't. Right. I think that's the biggest thing because once you get the speed of the game, everything else is gonna fall. It's gonna fall in place.
Yeah. I mean, you were participating in the Under Armour All American game, and that's a big accomplishment. What was it like to play in that?
Oh no, it hasn't happened yet.
Or sorry, what was it like to get invited to that? Or
Oh, that's a dream come true because I've been watching that game for some years now, and now I'm gonna be able to play in it. That's gonna be crazy. I get to play against some of the best players. I'm definitely coming in. Definitely coming in to do some work.
Yeah, we also wanted to congratulate you. Obviously, that's a huge honor, and that's
Thank you.
big congratulations from the podcast to you. Obviously.
Thank you.
One question that maybe fans want to hear, they've obviously been comparing you to other people, but what player do you think in the NFL or any level has the same qualities that you have, or you try to model your game off them?
I watch a lot of Cam Jordan from the Saints. As far as like size and movement skills, I think we're kind of similar with that. He plays a little bit more on the outside, but I want to work towards that as I get older and start playing more, And then I think who else? I like Khalil Mack a lot, but our games are kind of different. But I try to mimic some of his moves and things as well.
yeah. And speaking of high level football players, you play next to Damian Robinson in high school, and now you both are going to Maryland together. What's your relationship with him, and how big a part was he in getting you to go to Maryland?
That's my boy. So like we had talked about going to schools before already, like Ohio State, Georgia. So like when we had talked about Maryland, he said he was gonna pull the trigger on it. Like it was easy because I had already liked him as well.
Yeah.
So for us to team up and put on for the DMV, it's gonna be something special, very special. Then we got other guys on board from other places too.
Yeah. Tyjae Johnson and D'Angelo Shockley.
So obviously what's going on right now with the coronavirus is very scary, and we also want to make it known that we hope that everybody on your side is happy and healthy right now, everybody's safe. We wanted to ask you how the pandemic has affected your training at all. Has it or has it not? I know it's not football season, but I'm assuming you guys train year round, so has it affected what's going on?
I still been working out really often, 3-4 times a week, and then I'm not lifting as consistently, but I still lift about 3 times a week. I was up to like 5 times a week, but I've been doing good as far as training. I still got my strength. I'm still working out, focusing on, my pass rush and all that stuff. So it's been good.
Yeah. I mean, I play baseball, and I've been able to get into the batting cages and work out with my trainer too. But with the recent, like you said earlier, Maryland just got Tua's brother. So with the recent transfer news of Tua's brother, are you excited to play with such a big name family as him and such a talented player?
Oh yeah, I think that was big because some of the 2021 recruits were trying to get as far as wide receiver. That's big because we're trying to get Caden Prather, Malcolm Johnson.
Yeah.
Some of their worries were quarterback. So now we add depth to the quarterback position. We got 2 4-star quarterbacks, Lance LeJean, and then Tua's brother. So now it's not as much of a problem as far as the recruits that are coming in.
Yeah, for sure.
Jeremy, you have any more questions?
I mean, speaking of quarterbacks, have you done anything at all to try and bring in Caleb Williams?
I haven't really talked to him. I knew we were gonna get to his brother.
You did?
And then, like, he's real high on Oklahoma. You know, I'm not going to try to stare him.
Yeah.
I had never really recruited him before. I'm recruiting a couple players, though.
Sounds good.
I got some players coming soon.
Okay, so I think that's going to round out the podcast for today. Marcus, we wanted to say thank you so much for coming on. It's a huge honor for us for you coming on today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're listening to this on Spotify, everybody go follow. And I think that's going to be it. So, Marcus, like I said earlier, I hope you're safe during this time, and I hope everybody in your family's safe. And
You guys, too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we're also very happy to see what you're going to be doing on and off the field for your senior year and your at Maryland.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
I think that's it for today. Your hosts are signing off. I'm Aiden.
And I'm Jeremy.
And everybody have a good day. And we'll see you guys soon. Peace out.
Peace.